Hi everyone, it's Vacha here from recordingstudio9.com and thanks for joining me again. Today we are looking at evaluating about quality of equipment and gear that we purchase, whether that's worth the money and whether if it's worth spending minimal money to get gear, and will the product provide the specifications that they mention. So are we actually wasting money buying cheaper products, or better off, saving the money to buy better high quality known things? So today I will be evaluating and demonstrating you a microphone that I just purchased for just fun purpose to see if cheaper microphones can do the same job as the more expensive or reasonably expensive. We're not talking about thousands of dollars, we're talking about a few $100s worth microphone compared to $10, $20, $30 microphone. Are they actually worth their money? So today I will be testing and evaluating a microphone that I've recently purchased from eBay, and it cost me about $30 Australian, including delivery. So I will plug this into my audio interface, and we're going to run some tests on it. Compare the sound quality, and I might hook it up with another microphone next to each other like I've done before and compare the sound quality with it, as well as we might do some noise testing to see what the noise level of this microphone is. I have plugged it maybe once or twice before, to see if it's actually working, and so I have some fair idea, but I want to sort of show you spending $30 or spending $90 or $100, what the difference will be between this microphone and the other microphone. So let's plug it in and find out if it's actually worth the $30. So what came in the box? Well, we've got a page of specification and instructions. So we're going to compare and test the actual microphone to the specification they have given. And then it had a windshield. It also came with microphone shock mount, so suspension holder shock mount, which is good. And then we have the cable, the microphone cable from XLR to 3.5 stereo. Now, I don't know many mixers that will actually accept XLR to 3.5 to a mixer, but yeah, that's the cable that came in. There's indication number one. Where would you plug this? Not many microphone sockets. And this is the microphone. So it looks quite good, but there's no indication of where the front and the back is, because there's no writing on it. There's no any sort of indication of LEDs or lights. I think it's aluminium, and so we'll find out. We have to work out which one is the front, which one is the back. There's no indication, so it's quite lightweight. So we'll find out if this microphone will stand the specification they have given, and that's all there is. There is also obviously a small adapter that comes in for your microphone stand for the shock mount. Anyway, let's put it all together, mount it up, and give it a test. So I have two microphones set up, both feeding into my M-Audio Fast Track audio interface. Two microphones connected, and the output of my audio interface, the main output, is connected directly to my video camera. So there's no processing, it's straight direct microphone to the video camera. At the same time, obviously a USB is feeding in to my laptop, so we can actually do some audio testing through there as well. I'll be running Reaper and with some analysis software on there, so we can have a look at the audio spectrum and test some of its noise levels. Now, to my right, maybe on your left, is the microphone which was named BM700, which is the Asian import, and to my left is my regular microphone that I use for narration to most of my videos on YouTube, is the ISK BM900. First impression would be, first indication if you have headphones on, is the amount of already evident noise, of microphone noise. We're not talking about atmospheric noise, we're talking microphone noise in the background. So I'm going to go a little bit quiet, and you will actually be able to hear it. There you go. Now, I should also mention that both microphones have the same input volume trim levels, so that we'll have the same level coming in adjusted, so we'll be able to tell the sensitivity of each microphone at the same time. So that's this microphone. So now I'm gonna turn off this microphone and switch the ISK microphone, and we'll be able to tell the difference. So now I have the ISK BM900 turned on, and you'll be able to see and hear, actually you can only hear, the difference between this one and that one. So most of the background noise has disappeared. You'll most likely be hearing just some of the fan noise of my laptop that it's running at the moment, but nowhere near compared to this microphone. Just auditory difference that we can actually hear now already. So I'm going to turn this one back on, and now we're back to this microphone. So you can hear the background noise already. So we're going to verify this on our laptop with Reaper as well to see what frequencies those noise are on and what level they are. So we're switching back to ISK, and that's the ISK BM900 microphone. There's also tonality difference. This one is missing a lot of the low end, where the ISK is capturing a lot more of the low end frequencies than this one. So you can see how different the vocal is and the quality of the ISK BM900, which I think I paid for about $90 plus delivery, compared to this one, which was $30 including delivery. So there you go. This is pretty much, a good example of the quality of vocals and instruments that you're going to record, that you're going to get. Imagine this noise multiplied by 4, 5, maybe up to 10 times. It'd be very noisy recording. So there you go. This is a sort of the first instance, audible difference already that we can tell between really cheap microphone and reasonably good, still affordable microphone, the ISK BM900. So let's go to the screen now, and I'll disconnect the ISK BM900, and we'll start some of its testing and comparing it along to the specification that supposedly this microphone should be. Well, actually, this microphone should have. What you were seeing there was the noise level of my M Audio Fast Track Ultra audio interface. I just wanted to do that so you can actually see what the noise level of the interface that I'm actually using. So what we're looking at on the screen is audio spectrum of the microphone that the in quotes the BM700, the cheap Asian microphone level, and the spectrum goes from lowest frequency to all the way to the highest frequency to 20 kilohertz. And I'm using Reaper version 5.1 to be able to do this demonstration. And so let's have a quick look. You can see how my vocal range as I'm talking is between about 100 hertz to maybe about 500 or 1 kilohertz range. And as I speak, the level of the maximum peak level is about minus 12 or minus 13 dB. It doesn't matter, it has to be average. That's all fine. So what I'm going to do now, and be quiet, and we'll be able to measure the noise that this microphone is actually generating. Here we go. So the noise level is about minus 48 dB. Now, according to their specification that I'm just reading here, signal to noise ratio is supposed to be 78 dB. Okay, or minus 12, which is the peak, and I'm already peaking at the maximum. It's already clipping here. Because I don't have probably a foam on it. Every time I say the word P, oh no, not that P, the letter P, it's speaking already. So minus 12 dB to minus 48 dB, that's only 36 dB of signal to noise ratio. Hang on, it's nowhere near 78 dB. We have to remember that every 3 decibel, which is a ratio, is about twice as loud or twice as quiet. So 36 dB, though it may sound a good range, but that's not much dynamic range, and it does not nowhere near compare the 78 dB they claim here. So what I'll do now is I will unplug this microphone and connect without adjusting any levels or anything else, and connect my ISK BM900, and we'll be able to compare the noise levels of that microphone and see how much difference there are. Okay, now I have the ISK BM900 microphone the same distance away from the BM700 in quotes microphone, and we can straight away hear and see the difference now. So I'm going to just, as you can see, the levels are again minus 12 dB, so it's the same sensitivity, but the quality of the sound is obviously different. It's much cleaner and there's less noise. So let's see what the noise level of this microphone is. We are looking at about minus 60 dB at 1 kilohertz. And about minus 70 dB at the top end, at the higher frequencies, compared to the 60 dB, minus 60 dB for the other microphones. So already about 12 dB less noise. So you can see how much difference, how much quieter this microphone is. And if my vocal range is, I will say, anywhere between 100 hertz to 1 kilohertz range, without the sibilance there, it's the same level going up, minus 12 dB, but as I stop speaking, the dynamic range increases down to virtually minus 60 dB. So there you go. That's the difference. And here we go, the noisy microphone again. As you can see, it's minus 60 dB whenever I'm quiet. So that's 12 dB difference. So specification wise, rubbish. I don't think it matches anywhere near what the specifications say in regards to the actual microphone. I guess you get what you paid for, as well as the frequency response range. I doubt it's anywhere near as what the graphs. I think they just copied the graph from another microphone, or just made it up their own and put it in there just so that it looks professional, broadcasting and recording microphone. the microphone with a good Cordroids polar pickup pattern, comma, high output, comma, low self noise, ooh yeah, comma, and the accurate reproduction or even the most subtle sound, suitable especially for studios, recording studios, I don't know what the difference is, but anyway, broadcasting stations, yeah, and stage performances and computer. Okay. Absolutely fulfill the requirement of high quality for broadcasting and recording. Zero. Nowhere near. Well, while in the subject of cheaper equipment and cheaper gear, like this microphone, as you have seen the results, I should also mention about cheaper microphone cables. I always like to invest in better quality in cables as well. And recently I needed an urgent microphone cable that I needed to use, and I had no choice, because usually all of my microphone cables I get it from either my music shop or I get it from Swamp Industries, which is located down in Canberra. So there's a delivery time as well. And so I had to go into a local electronics shop called Jaycar Electronics. Sorry, Jaycar. And I bought 2 microphone cables that I needed. And as you can see, this has not been unpacked yet. They're called Digitech Audio. And when I plugged this microphone in, I couldn't use it because every time this bit moved, it would crackle and make noise and static noise and all those things. So this microphone will go in the bin. This microphone will go in the bin. So it's absolutely not worth the money. I paid about $20 for each, and they're worth about not even $0. I wouldn't use them for free. So go and spend a bit extra money, including your cables, so you get good quality cable with the proper cabling, proper shielding, so you don't get noise on top of the microphone. So I bet you anything, if I use those crappy microphones into this crappy mic, I'll get even more noise. So just watch out for those things as well. It's really important to save your money and purchase minimal gear that you need, but quality gear. You don't need lots of microphones. You don't need any more than maybe 1 or 2 microphones, but good quality microphones at reasonable prices that are available. Well, I hope my experiment between 2 microphones and testing the BM700 microphone was helpful for you. If it was, give me the thumbs up. And if you have any comments about your experiences with cheap microphones and expensive microphones, or reasonably good quality at affordable price microphones, please feel to comment below as well. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, again, you're most welcome to subscribe, and that way any new videos I upload, you'll be notified ASAP. You can also visit my website, recordingstudio9.com. There's a lot more information there as well as the Project Unplugged. You can follow that one up and download all of the recorded tracks for that project and play around and mix it yourself as well. And until next time, as always, thanks for watching, and I hope you make great music with minimal noise, produced by cheap microphones. Cheerio. Bye-bye.